Hi there. Hey, I'm Michael LeBlanc, and welcome to Divine Dirt Inspirations. And I'm also owner of Create with Consciousness. And so, Divine Dirt Inspirations, let me just sort of share quick about what that is. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 11, my plan is to come on. I have a collection of inspirational, spiritual teachings, lessons that I wrote kind of over a year or so of time, and I would pair them with images from my garden, and then I would share those live on Facebook. And over time, I decided to collect them. So, Divine Dirt Inspirations is from my book, Divine Dirt Inspiration, Spiritual Teachings, and Gardening Tips. So today, though, is kind of a lesson learned while I was dealing with a pile of laundry. So maybe you have laundry. I'm sure you do. Maybe you like laundry. I do not. And this particular day, I had a pile of laundry on the bed, which is where I prefer to fold clothes because it's the right height. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Russ. Say hello as you're tuning in. Let me know you're there. So today, though, today's lesson it's called Lessons from a Pile of Laundry. And I just wanted to share my experience with that, and maybe it'll help you out. So I have this huge pile of laundry on the bed, and I need to fold it. And you just have those moments of just, you really wish there was a quick fix. You wish there was just some way I could just magically have all this folded at one time. I don't know about you. I grew up with a show called Bewitched, and all she would do was kind of twitch her nose and magic everything in the house would be great. So I'm kind of there, and I'm grumbling, and I'm frustrated a little bit, and it's like, all right, here we go. We just got to tackle the laundry, and really, it was just the only way to do it is one piece at a time. There's just nowhere around that. I thought about kind of wadding it up and putting it away, but I don't think that's called folding laundry. So I think all of us, though, have a pile of something we are dealing with. Sometimes it's financial, and it's just this pile, this kind of obstacle before you. It could be, so I'm growing a business, so sometimes my pile before me is, well, how do you do that? What do I do to grow this business? Sometimes it's relationships, and you have issues going on, and they seem kind of overwhelming. I think right now, with the changes going on in people's lives because of the virus and because of people being laid off, or I know even for myself, there were jobs coming up that I was going to be traveling to do training, and all those are canceled. I had some pretty large events coming up where I was going to be promoting my book. Those are canceled. So a lot of folks right now, I think, have unique situations before them, and it can get overwhelming, just like that pile of laundry, and you want it to just be settled. You want to figure it out. You want the answers now. And really, with the laundry, what I had to just settle into was just, I can't fold all of this at one time. I can't figure out every aspect of my business at one time. If you are dealing with a unique situation now because of the virus, chances are you're not going to be able to solve all the pieces you are looking at one time. But what happens is, hello, Chuck. Say hello to me out there. What happens, though, is our brain wants to figure it out, and it focuses on all the different pieces. And the next thing you know, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling discouraged, you're feeling worried, you're feeling scared. So my lesson with my laundry was, I just had to take one piece. That was it. What's the one piece in front of me? And let's fold it. And my husband was nice enough he folds things a little better than I do. So, and then I had to take another piece, and I just had to fold it. And then I had to take another piece, and I just had to fold it. And It's the same thing when I think of, there was a time in my life I had a huge amount of debt, and finances were just more difficult for me. And I remember it was just overwhelming to think about, well, how am I ever going to get out of this debt? And really, I just had to pick one. I picked one credit card. I picked just one, and I just started tackling it. Years back when I had student loans, I just picked one and I just tackled it. And it was just over time, it's like that pile of laundry. Just what's that one thing that you could do? It is in your control, and it would move you forward. Right? So as you are dealing with a pile of something in front of you, could be work, could be relationships, could be financial, whatever it is, and you're starting to feel overwhelmed, take a break, take a breath, and just hone in on what is one thing that you could just tackle, and what is that one thing you could do, and then do it. And think of something, by the end of today, if I did that one thing, I would really feel good about moving the needle in this area in my life. So when I was dealing with my debt, it was just, what's this one bill I could just tackle, and let's go there, right? And we'll get to the others. We'll tend to those, but let's just tackle this. So think about your world. Think about what pile of something, right? My lesson was just this pile of laundry, and I couldn't magically do it. So that's really my share today. It's just, I know we all have things in front of us. We all have challenges before us. And a lot of times you don't have the answer, and you don't have the answer to all of it. So just what's the one thing you could do regarding that? Now, on my final note, sometimes in laundry, there's these things called socks. And I don't know what happens to the other sock. If you do, feel free to share your solution with that. All right, so right now, I know things are scary. I know it's different. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. You are having to stay a distance, but that doesn't mean be alone. So reach out and get help. You need help from coaches like myself, reach out to us. I do free sessions for the first one. So don't struggle and isolate just because of the current nature of things. You can still connect through virtual. You can still call. You can still visit from a distance. All right? So take that one thing you could do, think about what it is, tackle it, and then just pick up another piece, fold it, move on to the next one. All right. Again, it's Michael LeBlanc. These are Divine Dirt inspirations. They're from my new book, Divine Dirt, which you can get on Amazon. A couple of folks were asking me about my shirts and mugs I matched today. Today it says, "You are a unique expression of the divine." Really, the idea behind that was, I think words have energy, and they can uplift or they can bring people down. And images also do the same thing. They have energy, and they could uplift or bring people down. And the book was about uplifting. And I was like, what if you could just wear the energy, right? And if I was with someone, and they always read your shirt if you have a t-shirt, and they were reading and they said, "You're a unique expression of the divine," and like that was just the right thing they needed to hear that day. So that's really my inspiration behind the products. And those are at divinedirt.net. So again, thanks for tuning in. Again, it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 on Facebook Live, and I'll be sharing just different inspirations. Sometimes there'll be actual techniques and tips. Sometimes they'll just be lessons from a pile of laundry. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Please say hello if you're out there. Hello, Chuck. And I will tune in next Tuesday. And again, reach out, though. Reach out if you have questions. Reach out if you need help. You can contact me at createwithconsciousness.com or message me on Facebook or Michael at createwithconsciousness.com. Have a great day. Thanks.